and welcome to Gadget Joe, and today we've got something very different because this is the start of a mini vlogging series of the workshop. Now, a lot of you already know that I'm starting to build a workshop for the channel, and I'm going to be doing obviously my mods and builds and obviously the videos itself. I was going to plan to build it all myself from scratch when actually we got presented with this. Now, bear in mind it's a cold, wet, windy day, but this is the shed that we've managed to get. It was free. It was built in 1948, so it's a solid piece of wood, basically. As it is right now, it looks a bit dilapidated. It's seen better days, which it has, but it'll form the basic structure of what we need. What we're going to then do is replace parts that we need to do. So obviously this wall here will need replacing, so we'll do that, but we just want the basic frame and structure. This is in fact actually 16 foot by 10 foot, which isn't as big as some offices and warehouses obviously, but it's more than enough from what I need to start with. It does have power, but that's all been wet and soaked in the rain, so that's all going to be redone. And as you can get an idea of how big it is, because this is where it starts, this point here, and as we walk across you can get a bit of an idea of just how much space we're going to have. This is half of a floor, and then there's another, well, a part of a floor, and then there's another few parts that go on top of that. You know, to excuse the shaky screen, I'm just doing this off my phone. I'm going to be doing the other videos when I'm doing the progress of it on my actual camera, and it'll be B-roll shots, it'll be time-lapsed, it'll be everything like that, so the quality will be a lot better. This actually compromises of two sheds bolted together, which you can see on the screen now. As you can see, when I walked through, this was when I was dismantling it. It took 5 people 2 days to dismantle it. With it being built a long time ago, it was very, very solid. And a lot of the nails and the screws and stuff like that are all rusted shut, basically. And we got it down, and as you can see, you've got 2 areas in the shed. The first area will be for storage, and the second area will be where the workshop is and where the videos will take place. I'm going to have a merch wall on the back, but I'm going to come to that a bit later on. As you can see right now, it is obviously normal wood, but it's going to be painted, it's going to be insulated, it's going to have new flooring input in there, the roof's going to be made slightly higher, and then there will be power in there, of course. Where it's going to go, in our garden, we've not got a huge garden, but at the end here we've got the kids' little playhouse, and then just behind it is where we've sort of put everything for scrap. And what this is going to be is for space for the workshop. The reason we've not done anything with this space is purely because we knew it was going to be the workshop. So I'm going to get this all cleared, get it all taken off, get it all levelled off. Then I need to decide, this is where I want your opinions as well, what we're going to do for the base. Now I can either do a concrete base, create basically a concrete shed base. Now it's going to be quite big, 16 foot by 10 foot, so it's going to need to be a little bit larger than that. Or I could go for paving slabs, similar to what I've done with a playhouse, put some sand down, level it out and put some paving slabs on there. Or I could use some postcrete and some posts and create a floating wooden base, which would actually probably help more for preventing any rot in the wood itself, which is actually suffering a bit on some places already. So if you've got any ideas what you can think of, let me know in the comments, and that's pretty much that. As you can see, it is in pieces. It does form a decent size, which you'll see from this video here, which is when I got it taken down at the house that it was at originally. You can get a bit of a better better idea of what it actually looks like and the size. So once it's all done, it's going to look completely different. If you've got any ideas that you think I could utilise for this, please again let me know. There are some bits that I'm going to be getting rid of, hence this bit. This is an old little unit that will be gone, as will that red chest of drawers over there. Some bits of wood will be scrapped, these horrible nettings, but there's actually some really good bits of wood, like this for example is solid sleepers, and I've got several of them, and I'm going to use them and repurpose them for a unique worktop. And that's pretty much that. So if you haven't already subscribed and you want to follow this little series of the progress of the workshop, then please hit subscribe so you don't miss out. I would love to hear all your feedback. If you've got any ideas that would make things a bit easier for me or a bit more solid. The roof itself is in pieces, that's going to be rebuilt completely. There is guttering that I'm going to be putting on it. I will replace these. It will look completely different when done, and that's pretty much it. So if you like what you see, you want to see more, hit subscribe, and that is it. And I'll see you in the next video.